biggest mistake was my best friend. I met Kyle in kindergarten when I walked right up to him, kissed him on the cheek, and declared to everyone that he was my boyfriend. The best part was that he didn't deny it. He took my hand and led me to the playground where we played for the rest of recess. We were inseparable after that. In middle school, a lot of people thought we were dating, but I realized that my feelings for him were purely platonic. I loved him like a brother and nothing more. When we were in high school, I noticed little things, like him touching me more, or his lingering looks on my chest, or running his hand across my shoulders, or hugging me longer than a friend should. Many people started spreading rumors that we were finally dating, and I didn't appreciate it. I tried stopping the rumors by telling my friends that we were just friends, but they just thought, especially one of my closest friends named Mandy, that our relationship was secret, or I was in denial. Mandy was very vocal about how Kyle and I were dating, which I thought was weird because she always had a crush on him. I started distancing myself from him because of that. Then there was the last homecoming we had senior year, and Kyle threw a massive party at his house, inviting nearly the entire senior class while his parents were out of town. There was alcohol, games, and dancing. It was the party of the year. I didn't really have a choice but to go. My friends dragged me there. Kyle came over to me and started hanging out like normal, getting rid of all the drunken guys who tried to hit on me. It felt nice, like old times. We laughed, and then he suddenly leaned in and kissed me. It wasn't a little peck either. It was a full-on kiss, and everyone around us started oohing and eyeing and clapping. I pulled away immediately, eyes wide with shock and anger. He just stood up, laughed cruelly, and high-fived one of his jock friends. "I told you I could kiss her before the year was over," he announced loudly. "You all bet against me." He laughed again and began taking cash from his football buddies. My friends were standing nearby, and a few of them looked as shocked as me. But Mandy handed Kyle a wad of cash before planting a huge kiss on his lips. I couldn't believe this. I was just a bet. I left the party in tears, feeling like I was losing my best friend that night. On Monday, the teasing started. It started off small with just a few comments here and there, enough for me to ignore it. Then someone spray painted a dirty word across my locker. Then came the shoving in the hallway and the tripping in my classes. None of the teachers said a word about it, and when I went to the principal, his response was to say that I needed to learn to stand up for myself. I went home crying. Every day that week, my friends stopped talking to me between classes. It didn't take long for Mandy to announce to everyone that she was dating Kyle, that I had missed my chance. Kyle ignored me at school and stopped coming to dinner at my house. My parents started asking me where Kyle was. I had to start making up excuses why I wasn't seen around my best friend anymore. The bullying at school got worse and worse until finally, Mandy pranked me with a piece of pie in my face during lunch in the cafeteria. Something in me snapped at that moment. I stood calmly and turned to face the room of students, wiping off the pieces of pie onto my napkin. Mandy smirked at me, daring me to say something, so I climbed onto the table and looked her dead in the eyes.
Take a screenshot and scan the QR code, search for the code on TikTok, and watch the second part for free.